Money, would you like more of it in your bank account and in your life? Well, here's 3 shocking yet unexpected signs and ways to attract more money into your life. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com. Let's dive right into the video. Let me ask you, have you ever seen money somewhere and then you left it because you didn't think there was that much of it? I was buying a bunch of stuff at Bed Bath & Beyond the other day, and while I was in line, there was a woman in front of me that was taking quite a long time. And so I stepped a little closer just to hear their conversation. And the conversation was that the woman wanted to purchase the product for $97, but accidentally bought a better version of it for $129. So you're looking at about a $30 difference. And was saying, you know, I need to get the less expensive one. And got it all figured out, and I was called next to line, and there was only one cashier, and I walked up to the front and there was a penny on the ground. So I grabbed it immediately off the ground and I said, "Excuse me, ma'am, you dropped this penny. Do you want this penny?" And she looked at me almost like I was being childish, and she was like dismissed it. And I was like, okay, cool, I'll take the penny. And I put the penny in my pocket because every time I see prosperity, I know that it's a sign from my subconscious mind. It's a sign that I am in vibrational escrow with more money. You know how when you sell a home and then it's in escrow and they put it up and they say, "This home is in escrow." Have you ever wondered what that means? It means that essentially it's in limbo. It's almost in a new form in terms of being in the new form of a new owner. Well, I look at when I find money on the ground as vibrational escrow money. I started doing this after I learned that Wayne Dyer, who's one of my favorite authors, somebody who sold like over 40 million books in his lifetime. So he knew a thing or two about prosperity. And he said for years he had been collecting, even if it was a penny, even if it was a nickel, he always collected the money. And I started thinking about it. It was interesting, the woman was throwing a fuss about accidentally getting the upgraded version and spending the extra $30, and you know, was causing a little bit of a back and forth with the cashier because she didn't have a receipt and she was going back and forth. And obviously, you know, the $30 more was something that she, you know, was having difficulty paying for the extra version when she could have gotten the one for $30 less, which I totally understand. I totally get that. But I thought it was so, and it felt like, you know, she was stressed about that $30 difference. Yet she dismissed me as childish when I picked up the penny. And it got me to think that what is so important to understand is that money is energy. It doesn't matter whether it's a penny or a $100 bill or $1 million, it's all energy. And your thoughts around that energy either put you in harmony with the energy of money. Your energy can be in harmony with the energy of money, the energy of wealth, the energy of abundance. Or it can actually be blocking it. Because of all that, long story short, I wanted to tell you 3 keys to manifesting and attracting more money into your life. Here we go. Number 1, money is energy, just like you. Just like your thoughts. What are thoughts? They're non-physical energy. We can't see them, but we can see the effects of them in our life. The effect of thoughts around money is either the presence of it or the absence of it, the stress about not having it, or the feeling of comfortability with money and with wealth and with you being able to do the things that you want to do in your life. No stress about giving and sharing and being generous. Being in this place of contentment in relation to money and the many arenas of life of which it's used. When you start to think about how your thoughts can put you in alignment with it or absence of it, you understand that it doesn't matter whether it's a little penny, because I can use that penny to be like, immediately start to think, I am so happy and grateful now that large sums of money come to me quickly and easily. What if every time you found a penny, a quarter, a nickel, even a penny that was covered in gum? I recommend you don't pick the penny covered up with gum, but you could point at it, and instead of picking it up because it might have some gross stuff on it, you could just be like, I'm so happy and grateful now that large sums of money come to me quickly and easily. Thank you, universe. Every time. So I picked that penny up off the ground and I walk up to pay for my things and she exits, and I was so excited because I was saying to myself, man, this is a sign of prosperity from the universe. I'm about to spend a lot of money because we're filling stuff in our home, getting a new bed, getting new sheets, getting new pillows, all those types of things. And so, you know, as I was going to make a payment, I saw the universe giving me a sign. Now you may say, oh, that's not a sign. Some woman just dropped the penny out of her pocket and that's the way it was. But no, it's not objective. This entire world is subjective, meaning that the way you focus your attention in the meaning that you give to things and where your thought energy flows creates where the results of your life go. Money is energy. Honor it. So you must respect any forms of it, whether you're paying a bill, whether you find a penny on the ground, whether your bill was a little bit higher and you feel worried about paying it, respect it and honor it, because when you come from a place of freedom in relation to it and a healthy respect with it, rather than I hate money, I wish I didn't have to pay for this thing, oh, this is so expensive, money's so stupid, the world would be way better if we didn't have it, or etc, etc, etc. It's not that important, money's not that important. When we just get rid of those ideas and accept it and embrace it for the arena of which it's used in our life, then we open ourselves up to a whole new possibility. So don't judge a book by its cover. One new expensive television that might seem totally, what's the point? But maybe you're buying a television for your family and you are worried, but then you make the payment, and you can make the payment being worried about the payment being expensive. That's not to say that we shouldn't just go out and buy things just to buy things, but you can go at that payment in two ways. One, getting resentful and angry because it's expensive and really worried about the money, but you're still gonna make the payment, but you make the payment out of that energy of fear and worry and anxiety. Whereas the other one, you might make it and you might say, you know, thank you that large sums of money come to me quickly and easily, and that as I'm paying this, this is a sign of more abundance to come. Or maybe, you know, you're investing in your business and there's $1,000 incorporation fee, or you got to pay $5,000 in taxes. You can come at that in that same way of anxiety and stress and worry and etc., and be judging a book by its cover, like, oh, this is expensive, I shouldn't have to pay this much, and da 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 da, or like, I wish I had more money, and be in that energy and judging the book by its cover, which is a seemingly isolated financial event that's causing some level of stress, anxiety, or worry in our lives. Or we can be like, man, this is an opportunity that I have to pay for this thing, I'm going to be paying for this thing, you know, or like your car breaks down and you need a new car, but you don't want to buy a new car, so then you're mad and you wish you had more money, or you're mad at somebody else who has more money, or your boss not paying you enough money, or you're mad at the situation for happening. Taking a breath and being like, oh, I'm so happy and grateful now that large sums of money come to me quickly and easily. I recognize that this is all a part of understanding and working with the ebb and flow, the abundant flow of prosperity that it permeates our physical world and our universe at large. And number three, when you have one of those experiences around money, whether it's finding a penny on the ground or having a bill to pay or receiving money unexpectedly for someone, or getting an extra commission or raise, or finding $20 in your pocket, see it as a sign of vibrational escrow of more money to come. Hey, look, I must have more money in escrow right now that I'm aligning with that is going to become present in my life. look for the prosperity and recognize that every time you look for it, you seem to find more of it. And it's almost like the flood door keeps opening. That's why Napoleon Hill said in his famous book, Think and Grow Rich, that money, when it comes in such vast quantities, that one wonders where it was hiding all those lean years. It starts in your thoughts, your relationship with the money, whether it's a penny or a dollar, or you have the opportunity to help someone and pay for something for somebody else. Maybe they need someone close to you needs a new car and you have a surplus of money and you can help them. That's an opportunity for you to express and move with the flow of abundance and seeing that it's always here at all times. Let's move in alignment with that prosperity consciousness, and as a result of that, inspire others to do the same. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com. Be sure that you download my free success hypnosis down below, JakesHypnosis.com, to train your subconscious mind for abundance, success, prosperity. We have 65,000 thoughts in a day. Unconsciously, 65,000, that's a lot of thoughts, huh? And so many of them are not in alignment with prosperity. They're fearful, they're anxious thoughts, they're worrisome thoughts, they're thoughts of failure and impending failure. And when we can train our subconscious mind, our unconscious mind, to think and be in alignment with abundance, with prosperity, we can change our whole life. So if you download that down below, JakesHypnosis.com, it's the one I've used for 5 or 6 years. It's changed my life. And now there's hundreds of thousands of people from like almost every country in the world that have downloaded it and used it, and we get amazing stories all the time. So I invite you to give that a try down below. Press the subscribe button, please, if you dig this video. Share it with a friend, please, if you dig this video. I appreciate everyone who's ever shared my videos. It helps the message get out there. Please be sure that you hit the bell notification as well, because that's what notifies you for a new video. So hit the subscribe and the bell. I'll see you on the next video. Comment down below, what's one way recently that you've seen a sign of abundance in your life?